Yo, what up, homies? It's your boy, Ash Info. Welcome to the show. What up, my man? How you doing, homies? Definitely glad to be alive. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy. This feels short already and I just got started, you know? Wash the blender out and have a cup of tea in a bit. Badger. Awkward situation at the end, but that's how she went. My squad is far behind. 3 rooms, 4 rooms behind. No, they went in backwards. They chased him the other way. I should have waited a few more seconds. I pinpointed his locale for so long there. I don't know what was really going on, bro. Let's go. This should be me. He's gathering right there. You guys gotta move. Good job. Oh, finish him quick. Yeah. Grab his gear and then heal up. Desert Seagull. I like that name. Who's the other guy? We don't know. He's from Iraq, but he didn't. Oh, I can't read that name. Bunch of arrows and then an arrow up with some sort of Sanskrit in the middle, but it's very small. I don't know if it's Sanskrit or if it's like it's the Arabic language alphabet. I'm not sure what it is. It's not Sanskrit. That's the ancient. It might be what it is. Who knows? It's somehow derived from it, that's for sure. It's the public language, that's for sure. Even if you had an ancient book, you wouldn't be able to read it. You probably, I guess, wouldn't know what you're looking at. Other than that, it's probably pretty old. I bet you the books have metal pages or something, stainless steel pages. And it's, what's that called? Braille or something, like it's cut into the steel. Or the metal, silver, whatever it is, gold pages. Something that wouldn't tarnish for sure. Silver and gold. Yo, what's up, Yivsa? Cool name, man. Yeah, it did that to me earlier. He just has to slow down his fire just a little bit. There you go. Keep moving. What's up, homie? Make sure you subscribe and like the video, buddy. And also have a good day, man. Make sure you're chilling. It's Sunday, bro. Man, I feel like playing some Halo. I don't play Halo anymore, but I don't know. It just came to me kind of like how I should play Halo. Or I felt like playing it 5 seconds ago. Now it's like, meh. I don't feel like playing any. This is as far as I can muster some mobile. I am going to play Nintendo and Xbox and some WoW, some World of Warcraft on the PC, but I'm going to try using a different PC. My wife says she has a new PC, so we'll try it on that, and if it's slow, then I'll try it on my other one, and if it's slow, then that's it. We'll go get a new PC, alright? But first we're going to test out what we got, rate the brands. I actually have a gaming PC, but it's from like 8 years ago. I don't know when it's from, like 9 years ago or 6 years ago, like I'm not sure. But it's old. I was told like this is actually this old. I was like, dang. That's old. And this was like 2 years ago the guy told me it was old. I was like, oh. You gotta look what generation the laptop is or the processor is, right? Even still, what I notice they're doing now is it's like they're retrofitting last year's case, and they'll buy a couple new pieces, like they'll put in a newer video card that's closer to up to date within a year or 2 or 3, but still powerful. Like one of the top ones, they'll put it in these older towers. Like I've looked online, I see how there is a shortage of parts and stuff, eh? It's changing. There's new stuff coming in lots, more and more, but there's definitely a shortage. A lot. Well, oh, I feel much better. Definitely want to get some sun on my head today. Like 5 or 10 minutes, you know, maybe 25 minutes. But I gotta go to the recycler and take some plastic, dump it off. It'll take me a minute. I got a big container full of plastics, hard plastics. That helps our environment. Plus, if you have a good recycling plant, it helps your, like, you guys need hard plastics in your area. They go back into your bottling facilities, you know, your area gets to sell tons of plastic to you. You know, name a company that uses plastic for bottling or containers, right? Alright, so you want to wash your counters, wipe them down. I'm going to get my squeegee in here after. I'm going to use this. I'll find something. I'll ask the wife. I have pink stuff. Yeah, right here. I'll use this. I'll do it after, but at least it's all wiped down. I'm going to use this, my toothbrush. Couple of the wife's hairs. There's nice hair, but it ends up in places all the time. It only complains about my hair. How much longer? It's gonna be a lot longer, guys. Another 10 minutes in this game. I probably won't be back after this, though. Like, I'll be back later on. I don't know when. Some influential videos will get you guys doing a few things, or not, but I suggest you look around. If you have extras that you don't need, like clothes and stuff, go through it, chuck it in a pile, give it away. If you don't wear it, give it away, right? It's better that it goes to somebody else. Or it's better that it employs people, right? There's people at these thrift stores that make money off of having clothes to sell every day, right? So it's part of life. That's how people stay afloat, right? Best they can do, or best we can do, best you guys can do together to help others. Give stuff away, don't charge for it. No, I recommend giving it away. Here there's places they give you a deal, like they'll give you a deal if you're in more need of it. I could see them probably giving you extras. When I was younger, I used to thrift shop and stuff, and I definitely wasn't rich. I used to get a bit of a deal on top, but sometimes, not all the time. It's definitely not all the time. Sometimes. I still got some of the items. I got that Viking helmet for like 30 cents or something. It was like 60% off. And then I got those swords, those lightsabers. Not swords, they're plastic. I got those for, I don't remember, like $4, $5. For like 3 or 2, like $12 for 3. I don't remember. I couldn't tell you the prices. Were pennies. Like, it was a small amount. One of them is worth 60, 70, $150, you know? They're like the first lightsabers ever made. I have the Yoda one. It's crazy what I have, you know. And I didn't take from anybody. This is at a store. That's like anybody could have went and bought it. There were these kids looking at them, and I was thinking of buying it for them, but I'm like, they're so bad. So I'm serious. I give myself a pain in my hip. My mom was trying to take me out right now. They were so bad in the store, you guys. I'm telling you, they were bad. There was like 3 brothers. I'm like, you guys are gonna be fine with those damn lightsabers, eh? But they didn't really. They weren't crying. They wanted them. If they would have been, man, I would have given whoever their parent was. I would have given them the money to. And they're like, you got to buy the lightsabers for those kids there. But I didn't because I wanted them. So bad, but I never had nothing like that in my life, right? So I just wanted a lightsaber. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 for $12 or $8 or $6. I couldn't tell you how much they were. Like the guy looked at me, he's like, "You want to buy these?" I'm like, "Yep." I'm like, "Can you get this one working?" He took it in the back and he's talking to his friend, just laughing. When he came back, he's like, I took the price tag off. It was like, I don't know what he said it was, but it was like, wait. He's like, it's way too much. I put $3 on it. I was like, oh, that's wicked. He's like, but I couldn't get it working. I'm like, oh, okay. So I come home, I give it to my wife. My wife got it open, put batteries in it in like 10 seconds. 10 seconds. This was like 2 years. I was jumping because I went and looked how much it was. Holy crap, it's so expensive. It's not even funny. For a plastic piece of lightsaber, it's not like a good one, but it's a cool one. But it's like the originals, eh? It's not like the ones they have now. I really want one, but they're not. They're not. It's still just plastic, right? Oh, man. But they look pretty cool. Like, they look better than mine, some of them, but I have one that's got like, you can detach it and like rearrange it all and make like 6 different lightsabers. I'm like, what? I don't even really understand it. Maybe I think you can make 2 lightsabers out of it. I'm not really sure. Or I don't know, maybe use like, I don't know how, there's something you can do to it. Oh, my back's pooched. Trying to do like the weirdest aqua stretches in the mirror possible. I was gonna laugh at myself while I do it. I like having a good time. Still so many players left. 22 left in the house, guys. I feel like everything is like more in like feeble old person mode, you know, right now. Like my Tesla is in like great grandpa mode, you know. But I have it in me, but I just don't want to. I don't want to. Oh, this feels crazy in so many different places. I'm gonna have to have another protein shake in a while, but we're actually doing good. I feel like in maybe 5-6 months. God, I'm hairy, dude. I had hair everywhere. You know, it's unfortunate because I'm not a big fan of hair. Like, I love hair, but no, I don't. I don't want hair. Like, I got hair up to my chin every which way. It's coming at me. It's coming out of my ears, my nose, my eyes. Like, it's on my sides of my cheeks, my forehead. It's in the center of my head. It's basically surrounding me. I'm being taken over by hair. That's a thing. I don't mind. Like, I like the hair on my head. I wish that would stick around a little bit longer, but who knows what's really going on, right? But, you know, man, I think I should shave right now and try and tame this thing quickly. And if I do, I think next time it'll be perfect. But I feel like right now I have to do it again. Like, I don't even remember how I used to shave. Because what I come out with when it just comes out looking like I got teeth on my chin when I grow a beard, it doesn't look right. So I'm doing something wrong lately. I can't pinpoint exactly where it's really going south, but man, it's been going south lately. I can't really pinpoint it. Maybe I won't do a beard anymore. Like a big beard. Maybe, I don't know. I really want to do a big beard for summer. Like end of summer, big beard. Master grower, fall harvest beard. You know what I'm saying? They're like, look, but you got to do it right now, you know. And I don't think I can grow that big a beard. Well, I shouldn't say. I mean, we can do something super special. How many months is that? We got July, August, September, October, November, December. So maybe I grow a Christmas beard. I don't think I can. Like, is it 5 months to grow it, or is it like no? It's like 3 or 4 months, right? Or is it 6 or 7? I don't know. We've never timed the hash man's beard. It looks like it's another 3 days at this rate because I did this the other day, and then it's been a few days. So call it 3 some days, 3 or 4, maybe 5, but I doubt that's that many. Yeah, it's been about 5 days I've been like this. Maybe 6, I guess, a week. It's a week today, yesterday. I think it's day 8 coming on. So that's a thing. We're on like 7. It's day 7. Week 7, day 94. I'm just dyslexic at the end. I can probably grow a pretty good beard because I'm looking at it. It's already stubble, and I mean, I think it picks up. I think this is like the slow part. Pretty sure. Because like next week I'm hot. I'm super hot next week, you know? Right now. Once I don't have any double chin, I still have some double chin, so you know I got 5-6 pounds to lose there easy. And then make another couple inches on my waist, and then I'll be okay. But I'm getting really thick, like the whole way up. Like it's kind of weird now, like turning into a barrel basically. But it's like a saw, like holy crow, I'm like 3 humans wide deep, you know? Like, you don't want none of this. This is still going on right now. I'm trying to brush my teeth, but I don't want to do it until the game's over. But now I'm like, how big's the map? Let's brush our teeth. I washed my hands, did all that. Let's slow the water down. Why are we slowing the water down? So the filter in the tap actually works to catch sediment. If you run the water too fast, it pushes through this big filter. Facts, bud. Look it up. But if you don't believe me, go buy a water filter and check that it has to have a certain flow rate in order for the filter in the water filter you bought to actually work. So it backs up and verifies what I just told you before. Just on a smaller case, a lower level, right? This is your home filter, right? It's your one-stop shop. It's your only saving grace to what comes out of the lines in the... Anyway, I don't want to get too much into it, but do I have to go deeper for you to think any more on that? So you want to run it about here. And you can tell when a filter is good because the water runs like glass. As opposed to any more where you see bubbling, then you know you're pushing air. And the air is pushing fine particulates through, which would be heavy metals and such. We'll leave it there. Sediment. Okay? And remember, as a master grower, you need to know water. Okay? It's a thing. But this is a basic, you know, this is simple. That's the simple stuff. There's stuff out there that goes deeper both ways, good and bad for not you, but for the environment you're trying to create. It can go good and bad. I'm not giving away free grow tips today. It's not that I charge anything, it's just like episode isn't today. I'm brushing my teeth with playing PUBG. It's more of not free, it's just not for right now. And it's too deep for PUBGers, you know, it is. Most of you are not into growing at all. And if you are, great, but I don't think too many PUBGers are sitting there with tomato gardens and mint gardens right now, and parsley and junipers and, you know, whatever. Start naming some trees, but I can only name 6 trees, and then I can name hundreds of varieties of other kinds of trees I like to grow. All are good for the environment. does that say 9? Yeah. Wasn't it 12 like 3 minutes ago? 4 minutes ago, we're in final circle. And there's 3 players left in there. Are they talking or are they shooting? No, he's firing. Man, I miss the good old days on PUBG Metro. Oh, I got so many subscribers from PUBG Metro that watch like for years and years and years. Like they're some of my first subscribers. Also PUBG in general. For YouTube, I can't believe how many subscribers I have from PUBG. And it's like one of the most popular games in the world, right? It's not like I have 50 million or anything, but it's just like for the amount of subscribers I have in whole, I didn't realize how many of them came from that single kind of source at all. You know how cool that is? And I didn't know that until like recently, like 6 months ago, 4.5, 5 months ago. Like the last time I pulled up my PC, which has been like, well, go check. We did analytics. It's been, I basically gave up on that, like, and it's not been good since I've done that. So, just proves how important analytical data is to the show to drive the next performance or whatever act. It sucks. It sucks that I have to do all that work too. But it sucks that people will never have, really a chance on here because you don't know how to figure. The numbers tell a story to what the audience wants, not only wants to see. It drives your show's next 100 shows. So like what you think is popular now, and you do that for the next 100 shows, it probably won't help at all. But there's a different way to read into analytics than to just go, oh, this one got the most views. 99% of the time that doesn't matter unless it's not a video game. Then you can look into it deeper, right? But if it's a single video game where you're not even talking, I wouldn't read too deep into it. I'd obviously make more of them, but if they don't do good, don't be surprised. Remember, I told you so. Just because there's other things at play there, but I won't get into why. Because that's stuff that like I would love to see. I love when I get to see other YouTubers' analytics. Like I saw a chick's analytics with 100 and whatever. She had over 100,000 subscribers, and she showed me all her analytics. Man, I won't even touch it. It's so crazy what I learned. And let's just say my channel does better than her channel for views, and I have multiple channels, and if those and my other channels combined don't even have half as many, a tenth as many subscribers as her, and it does better if you combine a few, and remember, subscriber wise, it doesn't even add up, and those do better than her channel in views. My channel is like 2 or 3 or sometimes 5 or 7 times more views than her channel per month, and she has over 100,000 subscribers. Now, I don't know how much she has now. She's a nice person, nothing wrong with her, but like growth-wise, my potential is basically kind of like unlimited if you consider when I get to 100,000, how many views per hour will probably accrue what she gets in a month for my channel. And I can tell you that right now safely because I'm not anywhere near 100k subs. Second place in the world is pretty awesome. So let's say I get to 1 million subscribers in a year or 2 years. You could take whatever analytics I have now and times them by 100 or 1,000, and it still wouldn't even be close. It would be way off to what I'd be getting. I'd get way more than that. You have to take a deep dive into like not only the last 90 days but the whole channel ever. And if you started off strong and then you always maintain whatever, some sort of strong viewership on even a tiny subscriber level can generate big money at 40K, 60K, 80K, 100K along the way. Big money. I know a poker player that did it with small subscriber base, like more than me, but not at first. Like, anyway, he started off and he got whatever he got. He also did it uh, for a long time. Like, he's been doing it for, I don't know if it's 20 years or if this year or next year he'll have been making videos for 20 years, but he's got a few channels too, and he has help. Like, he's been helped by others who did YouTube as well. So he got a leg up, so he's very smart with YouTube and how it works. And he was very helpful in me making a channel. He was one of my inspirations. The reason I don't say his name is sometimes people are trolly, and I notice some people go over there that aren't, that kind of could be a troll, but they don't go over there. They don't troll over there. Especially in the when I talk, you don't even see them type again. It's kind of funny. But I love that, you know. Like, I don't want people being mean to other people, especially ones that I know are good people on there. There's, I don't know a lot of you people on YouTube, but the ones that I do, some of you are really good people. You know, and some of you just have a clean heart, you know. Which is hard to find nowadays. So I like to be like helpful to that channel, bring inspiration, like let them know we could use the, like, everything could use more of this type of, you know, what you bring to the table, bud, or, you know, angel, like girl, like person, like woman, you know, like guys and girls bring great YouTube channels to the table type of thing. You know what I mean? So. Not all, like, but some. Like, again, you get these some, I don't like it, the YouTube fortune teller channels, whether it's a dude or I've seen a lot of chicks doing it lately. I am going to make fun of it. You know, I've decided, you know, at this time, and I hope I get some super chats in this, because then I will, I'll go buy some bread and, you know, make some pizzas, and I'll put them in some, I'll get some pizza boxes from the pizza places, and clean for sure, and I'll put a clean piece of parchment or wax paper in there, and I'll cook a hot pizza, cool it a little bit, put it in the box, you know, and we'll take it for a walk. You know, I'll put it in a bag or something. Like, I'll eat a slice of it, no problem, or whatever. I can share half of it with somebody. Just sit there eating pizza out of a box together. I did see it on a YouTube video, but he just walks like 10 feet. And no big deal. Like, I'm just saying, I'm gonna take it for, like, we're gonna go for like a jaunt, you know. I feel better about doing sandwiches because I don't want a big scene. Nobody walks around with a pizza, right, and a camera, so I don't like any of that unless I buy it where I'm gonna kind of give it away. Then I can do all that. But I wanted to make it, right. I'm cheap, but I guess we get some super chats. I'll buy the pizza, right? As long as it covers what YouTubies take, then I'll buy the rest. We'll spend on, you know, less fortunate people getting a nice hot meal, you know, or whatever it is, whatever you. I'm not gonna run all over, but if I'm like in front of a smoothie store and you say, here's $500 buy or here's $50 buy 5 smoothies and, you know, 10 bags of chips or whatever, I'll go do that. And I'm standing in front of it, I'll do that, no problem. I think it probably covers all of it, and if it doesn't, I can use a little bit as a, I'll keep the receipt anyway, you know what I mean, and figure it out after. But, like, I'll basically lose a little bit of money, but I don't mind spending $5 myself to give, you know, to buy a smoothie for a less fortunate person, nice lady who has nothing, you know, sure. Hydrate her up in the summer, why not? And a dude, I'm not, like, just, I give stuff to dudes and ladies, and actually the last time I gave money away was to a dude, and I told my wife this time I'm going to give money to a less fortunate lady. So that's what we're going to do. But I have to make it with YouTube money, right? So it's only fair. Use YouTube money to, you know, to help other YouTubers, right? But don't, like, only on the day of, you know? This way it's easier to figure out, the money because I can check that date to see how much I earned, and I'll say all the money on this date goes to, the less fortunate. So let's say it adds up to, let's say I only see 90, but 143 is what it adds up to later. That means we have 53 big ones for the next day or for the next week. I'm not going to do this every single day. I'm not doing it in the rain. I'm not doing it in the snow unless it's like freezing cold and people need food, then I would go do it. But like, of course they need food, but like, if it was on the news saying these people are starving right now, I would go take them some sandwiches and some hot soup or whatever, a couple kettles or something, like, full of tea. It's easy to put in your backpack and take with you, and it costs you what, like 90 cents for a full thermos of tea? Like, super easy to do, right? Bring some styrofoam cups and just give some, and I'll have a cup of tea. I'm gonna be super parched too. I'll drink some tea myself. I'll have half a glass of tea myself, and everybody else can have a full glass, But I will be thirsty too, Oh, finally I popped my back. So I've been waiting for that sucker. Man, I stand straighter too. Ah, man. I don't know. I feel better though. My wife's been rubbing my shoulder. Now it's just numb. So, but like, she's like, "What are you doing in the kitchen?" I'm like, "Nothing." I'm like standing there. I haven't even touched my phone for like the last couple days because I can't lift my arm. Right, like I just had it on the counter, and I didn't even do any videos for like 3 days because I'm in so much pain. Makes me grouchy sometimes too. So I try not to come. I don't come on here if I'm grouchy. I don't get grouchy very much, but like just riding right up the side of my neck into the back of my head. It's not a good feeling. So we're gonna do some squats or something tonight. Maybe a few squats after. My legs are pretty limber right now. My wife is probably gonna want something to eat, so I'm gonna make my wife a snack or something and make her something to eat. I don't know what's going on. Make her a small meal. I don't feel like eating really that too fancy, so that's kind of weird, but I don't even care anymore. I'm gonna eat some healthy stuff, a couple slices of rye toast and probably have a protein shake, just a quick glass of protein shake, and then and a couple glasses of water and some tea. I'm using this Arm & Hammer, Arm & Hammer toothpaste. It's really good. This one's advanced white, triple action, and it says 2 shades whiter in 1 tube. Removes 5 times more plaque, and it neutralizes acid. So acid is what causes the breakdown of enamel, which is the thinning of your teeth, right? So when you see neutralizes acid, sometimes your mouth is too acidic, okay? That's from your pH in your body. That's from what you eat in a day, okay? Probably geniuses out there, quote me if I'm wrong, but it probably has something to do with it's consumption, right? So you breathe, you drink, and you eat. It's the 3 things, okay? I guarantee you breathing is part of it. There's lots of, I don't want to get into it, but if you're a firefighter and you're in smoky buildings all the time, it probably permanently, or maybe not permanently is a bad word, but temporarily, but long-termly, causes some effect to your pH. The smoke inhalation, for sure. Dehydrate you, and it'd make you sick, right? Make you very sick. A lot of respect for firefighters. police that go after bad guys, a lot of respect for them, a lot. See, not everybody gets what they have in their vehicle. Otherwise, there'd be a lot of other people that could easily, you know, not easy. Well, yeah, because they don't look like what, it's a plainclothes officer, it'd be called. But if it's just a citizen that had just come back from a hunting or a shooting range, right? And the police were flagging them down for help, then I think you become deputized. I don't quote me, but that's kind of how it does go down, right? If you ever are needed, okay? Also, qualified immunity kicks in if you're protecting a lawgiver who's trying to detain an evil doer. Okay. So use your imagination. All right, I'm gonna pop out of here real quick, and I'm not coming back for a little while. I have no clue what you're gonna be up to because the internet is boring without me. I'll see you next time, and remember, I love you folks. Stay tuned. Plenty more videos coming up. Or are there? I'm just kidding, I don't plan on swimming, and definitely don't plan on I can't even finish some of these sentences. We'll check out some bridge reports from the St. Vital Bridge later on this afternoon, probably today or tomorrow, and as we always do. And stay tuned, folks. I hope you have a great night. They're doing a lot of construction on that bridge, and it's taken quite a while, but it's been a good job. And it hasn't been too long. It's just, it's frustrating. It's a bridge, right? It's your one way of passage, or there's multiple ways, but they're further out. Or you just like to travel that bridge, whatever it is, right? It's for me, it's just I like to travel that bridge. We don't even need that bridge, right? There's 7 other ways you could go in Winnipeg if you wanted to go in either direction, right? If you want to go down Osborne, you can take Jubilee. You can come up, you can go down Portage, come the other way at it, And then there's all kinds of sideways that kind of pop off again onto basically what I said. I guess it's Donald, or I'm not even sure what the intersecting ones are. But again, it's a bridge. I live over a good chunk of water, eh? As most of you do. They build civilization next door to waterways, major waterways. All civilization, majority. The ones that are awesome, and a few that aren't. Dubai, Vegas. You got somewhere in Arizona and Utah, one place in each place. And I'm teasing. There's 2. And California, it's a big place. It's pretty deserty for whatever reason. I have no idea. Army, what? And Vegas too, all desert, because you gotta look around and ask questions. I figured it all out. You can figure it all out. Deserts are man-made if you use your head. Deserts are man-made if you use your head. All right, folks. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, remember, I'll see you next time. Remember to